While Clinton County has the responsibility of connecting with students on health risks like monkeypox, they just haven't found an effective way to do so yet. Plattsburgh's local businesses have a lot of holiday deals coming up, so come on down to any of these local businesses and shop around. A new local business is bringing a different kind of creativity to the North Country. We're here outside Hawkins Hall this afternoon to see what's going on at the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Office and to see how the new vice president is fitting into her new role. Stoneworks Massage and Skincare was destroyed in a fire on the morning of October 11th. 3 local fire departments responded to the fire and say it began right in the front room of the building. The Guild has supported Clinton and Essex counties for more than 4 decades and will continue to do so for years to come. Coming up, President Biden visits Florida amid ongoing rescue and cleanup efforts following Hurricane Ian. The young women of Iran continue anti-government protests there despite harsh crackdowns and developments in the case of classified documents taken from the White House by former President Trump. With less than a week to go, early voting is in its final stretch and a lot of people have already cast their ballots. Thousands of asylum seekers have arrived in New York City in recent months. The new facility cost $325,000 to build. The House passed a tentative rail agreement today that puts the brakes on a potential strike. The man suspected of attacking House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband appeared in a federal court in San Francisco on Tuesday. David DePape pleaded not guilty to several charges, including the attempted kidnapping of a federal official and assaulting a family member of a federal official. The uprising is a part of a national movement sparked by the death of Mahsa Amini, a 22-year-old woman who died after being arrested by the country's morality police. CVS, Walgreens, and Walmart have tentatively agreed to pay at least $12 billion to settle opioid lawsuits. The royal couple is expected to meet with President Joe Biden on Friday while he's in Boston for a Democratic fundraiser. This is the first visit William and Kate have made to the U.S. since 2014. Holy guacamole! Avocados for everyone. In Philadelphia, that is. What can be a pricey item at the store is now free to anyone in the city of brotherly love. In 1969, it was one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. Trump is trending again. The former president announced at Mar-a-Lago Tuesday he's running for the presidency for the 3rd time, becoming the first candidate to enter the 2024 race. Here in Plattsburgh, students and faculty are divided on whether the 45th president should be running or if he'll succeed in doing so.
I honestly doubt it.
He will probably definitely win, 100%.
I think he's old news.
The community also notes the 2022 midterms may have a lasting impact in the next presidential election.
The reason that the candidates that Trump backed before, the reason that they failed might have actually been a certain percentage of voters didn't like the fact that they were backed by Trump.
Just a little bump in the road for Trump. Nothing's going to stop Trump. Nothing.
His potential primary opponent, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, is another talking point among voters.
He's a little bit of a threat, but Trump is very he's very clever, so he'll figure it out 100%, you know.
I think that DeSantis has a good chance of overshadowing Trump.
I think Ron DeSantis has a better outlook, considering I'm not a huge fan of either of them.
Student William Donlin believes the former president is still loved in the North Country.
First off, he's a genius, you know. Second, he's got like the popular vote, you know. Everyone looks at him, and he starts a lot of drama. People love drama, so they hear the drama. He's a genius, you know. He's got that sharp intellect.
Professor John Locke believes that voters who formerly voted for Trump have now turned their backs on him.
The midterm elections have shown that even in states where Trump did particularly well, people aren't buying his Trumpism anymore.
Plattsburgh students are undeniably divided on where they stand with politics. We won't know for sure how they'll vote until November of 2024. In Plattsburgh, Joe Mason, PS News.